Look, I know I'm late, but there's a good reason for it. As you can plainly see, I was doing something very important, is why I'm late. I hope chat understands that that's why I'm late. So you're welcome. Ba-dum. Now, if you would like, I can also put chat on screen, but that might cover the kitty. If I do this... that up there. See, this is why I was late. The cat cam covers the game. Yeah, I was adjusting that too. Also you go bye-bye. I'm sorry, but the Queen of Cats is more important than the King of Demons. Get this angled. Oh, now it's blurry. Can it adjust to you? Boop, 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 boop. Camera adjustment. Camera adjustment. Uh-oh. Chat, I think we do this. There we go, fixed it. Alright, so we only have, I believe, 2 chapters left, 6X and 7. So we should finish this up relatively quickly. Looks like waiting out the storm was a good choice. We could have been in big trouble if we were a bit more reckless. We're almost there, I can hardly believe it. Once we arrive, we should be able to access the temple, find the temple easy, yeah? Of course, I doubt even the Demon King could conceal it. Once we're there, we can face the Demon King as one. Yes, it'll be a fierce battle. With our strength, we can do it. That Demon King's got nothing on us. We've survived battles meant for him, so we gotta be together. Now there's the attitude I like from you. That does make me think, if those fights truly were for the purpose of slaying me, perhaps I've planned all of this for nothing. Regardless, it's better to prepare for anything. And the cat has left us. We should be landing soon. Look sharp, everyone. That's a relief. The Demon King's temple is supposedly quite a trip. We'll need more than a single day to make it there. We did arrive rather early in the morning. We quicken our pace. We should be there by tomorrow evening. Hop up, there's treats in the chair. Well, we don't really want to fight after such a march. It'd be safer to approach the temple after a rest. Sound thinking. How do our rations look? Not bad. We could likely get up to 5 days with no trouble. Looks like the extra preparations we made will come in handy. Hold on, is that another ship? Huh? Who would? Soma. No, he couldn't have. I doubt we can get confirmation without landing and approaching them. Whoa now. Didn't think we'd be getting any extra muscle. What an interesting group. You don't appear to carry a flag. Such a large force. But why would anyone send them here? This had to have been a trap laid by that thing. It's too convenient. But then why would he send them now? We're too far behind schedule. Jupiter was the one who suggested the day of rest, unless... No, that thing couldn't have... Am I just overthinking this? Right. We're not with any specific lord. We're on an independent army. I'm not familiar with the crests you fly. You must be from the south. Lord Ivory's name is known by nearly everyone up near the coast. Lord Ivory? How far could this creature's influence go? He's mocking me at this rate, unless they too are demons. Setting this situation up won't possibly be out of the realm of possibility. Ah, yes, I am familiar with Lord Ivory. His influence reaches nearly every northern lord. I have trouble remembering the symbols of the lords. I understand. I can hardly even remember Ivory's flag myself. Where are our manners? I am called Breeze. I hail from Lord Valentia's domain, although I'm a mercenary. This is my son Elmer. He and I are both on a mission from Lord Ivory. You said Breeze? You're a masterful sage! What business do you have being a mercenary? Perfecting the Gale Tome should have gotten you a fortune. Oh, so you've heard of me. It is as you say, my advancements in magic made me great wealth. But such coin matters very little to me. I do not work as a mercenary out of a need to. Instead, I operate as a mercenary simply for the excitement of it. Besides, someone's got to keep my reckless son in line. Who are you calling reckless, old man? You're the one working this kind of job for fun. I sure as heck ain't the reckless one. Yes. Well, I stand back and use my range to my advantage. You run headlong into any foe, clearly I am the reckless one. What good is a mighty wielding axe arm like mine if I'm not beating the enemy back? You ask me, old man, you're just holding yourself back. With that tome of yours, I doubt anyone could even get close to you. It's not my place to be on the front lines, and you know that. Anywho, you folks arrived at a lovely time for us. We were about to begin our march to the temple. We would be happy to join forces with yours to stop the Demon King. A most wise proposal. You'd be foolish not to accept your proposition. For once, I can scarcely argue. We'd be happy to help. If I can make my gambit of chasing these people off in one showing, perhaps I can get away with only making an example of Corey. Works for me. I'm dying to find a new training buddy. I've gotten too attuned to everyone else's fighting styles, yeah? Makes experience gained in sparring with them impractical. Yo, Fate's experience formula! Fate's experience decay. The lady has returned. That was a different cat, actually. That was Jill Valentine. I see you're a disciple of the Dark Arts, Dark Sage. And you're the very picture of a green elven sage. Green? Why, I hope I would give off a more refined air. Oh, she's exactly how I can see your true ability. You put yourself on a pedestal, valuing her still extremely high. While it's not wrong to have confidence, any true experienced caster with no restraint. Many sages, especially those of elven blood, grow complacent. They think of themselves as masters, already completed indexes. But any real master can see the wide gap in understanding. I did not want to overstep and call anyone unqualified, but I must admit, Breeze has an accurate reading of you. As one of the most successful human sages, he knows his craft. If I am not better than the best, then what good is this plan even? I must perform as if I were the highest of plateaus. For if I do not reach my limit, everything will come crumbling down. You need not handle such heavy burdens alone. You've got a secret weapon for that Demon King. Why not allow me to access it? Well, Solemn went into the woods not long ago. It should be more than safe. Hold on. You're saying I got a big weapon to use? You're saying you got a big weapon to use on the Demon King? Way cool, I want to see. You may be disappointed, Elder. It's no blade or axe. Hey, a book's neat too. This is the Sun God's Wrath, a light tome known for containing nearly impossible to replicate magic. Pillars of flaming light breaking over the horizon to smite any foe. It is not the most impressive tome I've had in my possession, but it's a masterpiece of magical engineering. Whoa, look at all these runes. This is certainly an accomplishment in magic, if my son knows it's impressive. But I'm unsure if the spellbook would be formidable enough to be an ace in the hole. It is among the best I've seen inscribed, no doubt, but even still. Rays of gods will surely extinguish that thing's life. In this I have no doubt. Most interesting. Would you mind if I held on to it for a moment longer? If I write down the spell's basic page and runic structure, I could develop a weaker version of it. It could be widely produced. If it's truly so effective against the Demon King, it could be a great boon. Ha! Looks like the little Tommy has put a spark back in the old man. He hasn't been so enthralled by a spell in a long time. After a certain point, research becomes unrewarding. When we edge into theory and speculation without the skills needed to test anything, many theoretical spells, apocalyptic in nature, have been long woven together. But casting anything? Such advanced arcana is beyond my research. It does me good to discover that someone has further heights grasped. It gives me hope that we can one day reach the very limits of magic. If you must gaze upon the tomes of legendary status, I have an earth tome of greater caliber hidden away on the mainland. I would be happy to show one of your grand accomplishments. You flatter me. I'm no fool, though. I know your abilities are far greater. Any human sage must know when they meet one of many years. However, if you would have me, I would enjoy seeing your tome for myself. I'll be right back. I need to check on something. I can go with you. If there's trouble, you can get behind me. I appreciate that, but it won't be necessary. I'll be back soon. I see. So she is safe then? Yes. Leah is in my care, and she is currently under the name Hattori. She will remain under my supervision until we are finished here. It won't be much longer. Has the faux temple been constructed? Naturally. I've cut off any and all roads leading to the real thing. Also, Magnus is projecting a simple veil to make it appear as a mountain. It won't hold up if it's approached, but that shouldn't be a concern. It's exceedingly simple to just copy the upper floor of the temple. And I've taken the liberty of modifying the roads a bit. It'd be difficult for any intruders to find the few civilians above ground. Excellent, Saratar, excellent. You truly surprised me. I always knew you to be resourceful. And Mercury's on camera now. But this was by far my most sensitive task given to you. When I first heard what you wanted from us, I couldn't help but smile. You've given us more hands-on tasks of late, my lord. I am grateful. I was not unsatisfied with tending to our more domestic affairs, mind you. I only mean that doing something with more impact has invigorated me. Of course, I don't blame you. Your generals have had much in the way of missions this time around. I was away for most of this reconstruction after all. Regardless, I'll be home for good soon. It's not long yet. I look forward to that day. Solum? Damn, quick! Make yourself scarce! Who were you talking to just now? I was just delivering a message via Pegasus, Corey. A message to my folks, telling them that I'll be home soon. That's all. Such flimsy exclusives do not fit your form well, Solum. What? It's almost time. We'll be making way for the temple soon. Nervous? Not at all. I'm confident in my abilities. I know who will emerge victorious from that temple. I see. I feel the same way. I suppose we'll just have to see whose confidence is warranted. I should think we would both hope for the same outcome. Ha! You knew that was never a possibility. Maybe. But perhaps there could have been another way. What other way could there have been? There are simple truths of the world. We are not able to change those truths no matter how hard we try. Or rather, how much we pretend to have changed them. Demons are disgusting beasts of foul ability and crazed minds. The Demon King is an evil, malicious thing, an unsightly filth. Challenging fundamental truths such as that is a fool's errand. Corey, perhaps I was wrong about something. I could never have sought the same things. I will admit it was foolish of me to believe so. It's almost time. Tomorrow we finish this. The end of this journey. Message from Lord Ivory. A message? It must be these two mercenary captains. What business do you have? I'm Parsley of Lord Ivory's 3rd Pegasus Division. I come bearing new orders to be given to your group. New orders? Why the sudden change of plans? Lord Ivory is unfamiliar with Breeze's past accomplishments. A tactic he once thought to be too risky has now been deemed sufficient. Probably a straining spell. One more powerful and taxing enough not to be practical. Something that requires intense focus with no tomes as a guide. Lord Ivory requests a new task of the mercenary known as Breeze. That is to cast a large flame spell. This is cast as large of a flame spell as possible to the island. We'll be sending a platoon of flame mages tomorrow to aid. The plan is to smoke the Demon King out and make this island uninhabitable. These dense woods of this place has historically been an issue in tracking him down. We'll end that here. What? Ridiculous! Is Ivory some kind of fool? Burning down an entire island as some idiotic lure. There are other means of conveying the advantage of the terrain. Are we able to at the very least talk about this plan? Lord Ivory's decision is final. If these orders are not carried out, proper action will be taken. That is all. And just like that, there they go. Damn it all, what does Lord Ivory think he's doing? Calm down. Oh, hey baby. She is here. If I do this... Oh, no, she's too scared to stay on. If I do... I can push it back a little, though, probably. Because she was jumping on the arm. So if I push the chair back, so you can see the whole thing. Hop up! Yeah, I see you on camera, Pound Cake. Do you see you? Do you see the clothing pile? Psst, psst, psst. Psst, psst, psst. Pound Cake! Calm down. If we panic, we'll just be wasting time. From the sounds of things, we have a bit of time before those mages arrive. We're also the only people who have been informed about this new plan. We can't rely on the mercenaries here remaining in the dark. Once the mages arrive, we can't stop them from learning of the plan. It would be far too much of a risk to attempt to explain things to Breeze. Right, if he goes along with the plan, we wouldn't be able to stop him. It seems there's only one course of action to prevent this. Wiping out the mercenaries here. Very well. We can do it at once. You can do it come daybreak. They'll be arrested and throw their group into disarray. You agreed to such a grisly idea so easily. I do not care what it means. I do not care what means I must use. I will attain absolute victory over the Demon King. Even if it means dirtying his gloves with blood. But you're the last person I want to explain this to. Corey, you are truly despicable. But in this moment, you may have unwittingly saved many lives. So not be a pretty battle, nor will it be one I should abide by. And yet, I must. For everyone on this island, I'll do the job of convincing all the friends to go along with this. Make sure you're ready tomorrow. I recommend you do the same. I'm afraid I won't be able to do that. So, oh, it's only C's. Okay, not route. But we do have to kill both these fuckasses. Dedicated Sage and Elmer's father responsible for the Gale Tome. Hello, Pound Cake. I see you down there. Hiding under the chair. Elmer has a droppable angelic robe. You have bolting and white gem. Oh, you're stationary, okay. Oh, is this that is not a secret shop. Okay, that's a house. Shop and armory. And we can buy some more staves, some more tomes. Restore would potentially be useful. We can buy our own rune swords. That is a secret shop. Okay. It's just called House. For use by Solem, the Demon King. Okay, so we do want to get this at the very least. Because I was looking and I was like, this map seems pretty warp skippable. Like, obviously, this is what keeps us from just rushing in, but we could just warp skip, right? But I kind of want to get the Binding Oath and see, like, what it does. Mercury, what's going on, baby? Are you gonna stick your ass in the camera? Why would a random guy have an item that can be used by Solum? That deep lore, that's actually Solum's grandfather, Solmo. Something you'll find pretty interesting. Alright, let's check our items out. Maybe eventually Sal will promote Smiley Face. Oh, hold on. One of my cats is begging to go outside. You want to be let out of the office? You want to be let out of the office? Do you also want to be let out of the office? Do you also want out, Valentine? No, you just chilling on the dirty laundry pile? Come here. Psst, psst, psst. She's the troublemaker. Well. I guess if there's no more cats, we can readjust things. There we go, we'll do that. One day he'll reach level 10, right? One day! One of these days. Alright, let's zoom. Dad, what's the status? I wish I knew. One moment I was preparing stew. The next, our men are hurrying to pick up their weapons. Where are those other guys? Are they okay? We need to find them. I didn't see any of them this morning. I don't want to think it true, but they may be our assailants. That can't be. We were just talking fine last night. What could have happened? Do you think they could have been? We can't discount the possibility of them being demons in disguise. Regardless, we have a battle to fight. Elmer, guard the base. I'll take on any who dare come close. No way. I need to see who these guys are. Elmer, please. This is an order from a superior. And a plea from a father. If this group is the same one we spoke to last night, this may be a losing battle. Necromancer is among them. Listen, boss, I understand destroying an entire island is sort of extreme, but is this necessary? We could just talk to them about it. I don't believe that that would have gone well. Consequences of a failed conversation would be dire. It's not a good act. What we are doing today, but a needed one. We don't need to kill everyone. There's only one person who must die. Breeze. Without him, no band of simple mages can do so much damage. Still, we both know taking their base of operations is the safest course of action. Leaving any opportunity for a well-supplied group to attack is risky. I wish we did not have to kill anyone. But this Lord Ivory is known for seeking revenge on mercenaries who desert. There's no possibility of Breeze listening to our concerns. If we're lucky, Breeze will not put up a fight, and we can simply force him to leave the island. What a foolish notion! No one as powerful as him would simply give up. We greet him with blade in hand, and he will sure as hell learn to trust us. Small camp on the eastern coast of the Demon King's Isle. En route to what appears to be the temple of such reviled authority, the soldiers are well equipped yet still petrified. Of all stories of past wars, the one constant is the might of the Demon King and his generals. Each soldier knows what they are likely to meet at their end here, and yet still focus on the task at hand, for they would give it all to destroy what they deem to be evil. So we bonk you with Max. Opportunity for Charlie to seize. If only we were warp skipping, we could have Charlie seize. Thanks, Max. Fix growth Max, everyone. Fix growth Max. The Piss River from FE715. Will we check out the arena? I might. I don't like arenas, TBH. So I usually don't, but I might. See how fucked up it is. Good job, Sal. Oh my god, she one-shots. Amazing. The arena is a sort of a last resort in case you need to promote someone for 7, and for some reason haven't had the opportunity to do so yet. Yeah, we have, well, now that Sal is level 10, we have everyone ready for promotion now. Everyone who's not, like, a pre-promote or in a special class. And we will be promoting Sal. Early promote with EXP gains like this. It's the Fates formula, so early promoting does cut your experience gain. That is correct. But I think it's worth it considering all the crazy, stupid tools we've gotten, right? Nobody feels understated from early promoting. Skeleton, no! And 7 is the final map of, not the game, but of, this is basically like FE4 Gen 1 or Lin mode or whatever, right? Where everything gets, like, kaspluied. So we want to use all the promotion items on time. Gotta add our pal Skeleton to the death counter. Stay safe, skeleton.
Sal?
What is it?
Take this! We're close to losing it due to my foolishness.
This is the tone. Corey, are you sure I can really do this?
You can because you must!
Is Solem really the Demon King? He's nothing like what you told me the Demon King was like.
There's no mistaking it. He is the Demon King. Everything you have seen from him has been a facade. An evil beast that, like that thing, feigns emotion, you see. But I know it will be difficult, but what necessary task isn't? If you do this, Sal, I'll teach you everything I know. You will be set up to be a sage that could even surpass me. Understand? You must kill the Demon King with your own two hands.
I understand.
Sun God's Wrath. That's the name of that fire emblem.
The enemies are designed around level 10 to 12 promotions because of how short part 1 is.
Yo, Sal's face fell off. They stole his face. He's the faceless now. Fire Emblem Fates reference. Kindred. Users of dragon slaying light magic. Ooh, does he have Slayer then? Molder archetype?
And now that fuck-ass Corey.
Is this completely unreleased with no plan for an early release, or is it an early release for testing? So this is, as of right now, so there is actually, I believe linked in the description, but if not, I can add it in the pinned comment. Sort of a, like, what would you call this, Ghost? Vaguely open beta situation? For 3.0, which is a, complete revamp of Host of the Dark. Right now, only up to chapter 15 works, although I'm playing part 1 in preparation for FEE3, which is a event highlighting Fire Emblem fan projects. So this is going to eventually have a full release to the public, but also, if you want to, you can play it right now via the link in the pinned comment. Also, welcome, Dancing in Dust. How are you? Open beta for the overhaul. Not available on the current FEU page, but posted in the public server. And I'm not against providing it when someone asks for it. Yeah. How much do we do with the ballista? Oh, we can kill this guy with Anna and Sajita.
Glad to hear you're doing well. The Corey animations are fire. He's doing Flame On! That came out today, actually. I haven't seen it yet. I rewatched Superman. Because, God, that movie's so good. I wanted to make sure, after the sort of, like, mixed reception it's been getting, I wanted to make sure, and yes, as it turns out, it is still just as good. But I do have tickets to, or I have a ticket to see Fanforstic tomorrow, and I think I set it up for failure by watching Superman. Cause like that's a comparison that it's not gonna be able to live up to, right? Superman was great. Yeah, I mean obviously like, you know, there's the Israel-Palestine stuff, the Jaranpur stuff that like maps very cleanly onto the Palestinian genocide. Although Gunn says that that was, you know, not the intention, and whether you want to believe him or not, you know, is your prerogative. But honestly, like, there's so many other elements in the movie that I also love. I think one of my favorite things is Crypto, not just because, like, oh god, dog cute, or like, you know, they leaned into the silly by giving us the super dog, but how much Crypto sort of underscores the, just inherent goodness that Soups has. Because he is a very bad dog, like, true to the comics, one of the worst dogs out there. Like, for anyone who hasn't read the comics, Crypto is very, not well behaved. Just a classic Helen level up there. That's a lot of damage. I'm hyped for the next Supergirl movie. I read the comic, it's fantastic. What I'm hoping is, hold on a second, what I'm hoping is that we get her actual origin story. Because so far, previous versions of Supergirl have all just had Superman's origin story, right? Which, like, fine, I get it. But Kara, I think Kara's origin story is... Go level 9. Sajita blast this flyer into orbit. Yeah, right? So for anyone who doesn't know Kara's origin story, especially now that they've made her like a party girl, right? The whole like, oh, she goes to planets with red suns so that she can get drunk. I think that would potentially fit quite well. For anyone who doesn't know, her origin story is, obviously she's a Kryptonian, Krypton gets destroyed, right? But the city she's in, oh, what is it? It's the city of Angkor or something? I was just texting my friend about this. Argo City, right. So Argo City actually survives the explosion of Krypton, and it's like a drift. Kandor, thank you. So it's like a drift in space, right? But then, as happened with all the chunks of Krypton, the chunk of Krypton that the city is on turns into kryptonite. So suddenly everyone starts dying. So now Kara is, you know, survivor of 2 mass extinctions. But thankfully, you know, the scientists in the city, they're some of Krypton's best, so they are able to get a shelter up. and everyone, like, they're reduced to like a tenth of the people that were left, and they're living in the shelter, and then they go through a meteorite field that pokes holes in the shelter, and everyone but Kara dies of radiation poisoning, which is when she's finally put in the pod and sent off by her parents. And she, not being a baby, like, you know, Superman is a baby when everything happens, so he doesn't really have the trauma of living through everything. Kara's like a teenager, right? And so a big part of her in the comics is just sort of defined by this huge traumatic event. You have a horse slayer. Okay, so let's get you out. And so part of me is like, with the whole party girl thing they're doing, is it possible that they're having it be like, oh, you know, she drinks because she's seen some shit, right? That's rough, buddy. Fucking Avatar, that's rough, buddy. I loved a girl once, she turned into the moon. I'm glad that we're going back to Good Guy Superman. Yeah, I mean, the movie is very straightforward about how it feels about, making it Superman like a golly gee Willikers nice guy. In its whole, like, well, maybe being nice is the real punk rock scene. God, that movie's just so fucking good. Having a bunch of units on horses makes dealing with the effective damage harder. Well, thankfully, we have a Hastum for that. Grey Knight's armored, so we'll go Wu Dao. Superman is an immigrant story, but Kara being a teen who's forced to do it has the sort of unique view of the topic. Finally using the warp staff. You may not have that chest, but I shall swipe that speedwing, my good man. I'm always looking for good ROM hacks. I've only played a few. I just played Tomorrow's Golden Country a few days ago. That second to last chapter hurt. Yeah, that is what that is a heart wrencher. Can that fuck ass Corey? Can't even use return. Who all has A rank stabs? Does anyone else? Uxo? Oh, Sal is B rank. Excited to see how you react to the Binding Oath. So I'm curious if I should just use it now, or if I should wait to get that 40 experience. Like, if it's a class-changing thing, then I want to get that 40 experience. Which is why I haven't activated it yet. Because I'm being greedy. You want it now regardless. Okay. Well, it's a bit too late, unfortunately, so we'll get it next turn. Ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba. Ba-ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-ba. The pinpoint axe never falls off. Early Cavalier with 1-2 range PRF effective weapon is actually pretty good, as it turns out, survey says. Oh, whoops. Uh-oh. Wait, what's uh-oh? What's the uh-oh? What did I do? Is that a playable dragon? Yes! She is, the super high growths unit. Bum, ba-da-dum. Ooh. Demon King. Whoa, did I just, like, reveal myself? Oh, wait, can I cheat? Hold on. Am I allowed to use the Master Seal to promote? And then use the Binding Oath to get another promotion bonus? Let's... Chat, let's find out. Solemn's soldier class is unique. Oh. Damn. Wait, what's the last Master Seal for then? In case you didn't want to alternate seal. Oh, that makes sense, I guess. Because the dragon can't promote, can she? Helen can't promote? She's like a special class. I think it was tier 3, right? I like to give a little bit of wiggle room. That's fair. I guess that means we can sell it, right? I like to see when hacks include pronouns. It's a very good feature. Do we lose the gold for part 2? Yes. I believe nothing carries over, correct? Pretty sure nothing carries over. Gold is a significant cut and irons and steels carry over. Oh, okay. So I guess I could just sell it then. That flame animation is sick. It feels like the FE4 Fireball. Time to stockpile iron and steel weapons. Oh, right, you're a bow unit. I forgot you're a bow unit, so you can just get fuck-a-duck-a-dude. Seven, okay. Hey, interesting class name you've got there, Solum. Anyway, I'm gonna still help you out. My name's Professor Tobias. We got the badass fucking Demon King armor. I could play this map normally, or I could use the Warp Staff. Yeah, I realized I'd accidentally just hoarded the Warp Staff, so like, I guess we just get to do silly stuff now, right? The idea of characters being aware of class names is funny. Whoa, Jupiter, you promoted from mage into swordmaster. They have regained control of the blade. Send Corey to the armory and get us weapons for part 2. What? Oh, I might have gotten a little too silly. I might have gotten a little too silly with it. No, I'm sorry everyone. Perhaps next time. Fucking rude! We'll just use this. We'll just use this. It'll be fine. I'm evil and mean for no reason. Normally I don't use the rewind, but I figure I do want to just get this done, you know, on this stream. So rather than have like the chapter 1 experience where we just keep resetting, everyone should be allowed to be evil and mean for no reason. Oh, wait. Do you have different stats or something? No, you couldn't. Oh, supports. Supports, wasn't it? Yeah. You know what? I trust. I trust. The 5-hour Chapter 6X stream. That's what Chapter 2 was, right? Except for instead of being 5 hours, it was most of the stream. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba. That fuck-ass sage you hate. Get me over here. Alright. Truly diabolical. I mean, honestly, though, the no supports just means Helen gets extra EXP. God, that fuck-ass sage you hate is just so physically bulky. Pent archetype. Oh, they're epic. Jupiter, you are epic. Findom hardly know him. Corey is the Doga archetype opposed to the dark. Attack. This is 20 defense. Yeah, we'll go for you. Alright, now we warp you in. Slim Lance you. I like that you have a doggy. Do you mean my pet wyvern? By the doggy, I mean Tobias. He's just got that dog in him. I still love that fucking crit animation. Tragic, the worst person you know has a banger crit animation. Who up shaking they staffs madly? Oh shit, it's already almost 9 o'clock? I know I was late to start streaming, but I guess we've been taking longer on this map than I thought. Yeah, good thing I'm using rewind. Or we would have stream number 4! .22 attack versus 17 defense. Nine chapters and 4 streams. I mean, it's not like the worst pace ever, right? We won't last long at this rate. We got soldiers in the reserve, but they can only be stretched so far. Don't panic, we can recover from this disadvantage. Stum! Ooh, that is a badass throwing animation. Do you move? You don't move, okay. Finally found a use for that fuck-ass's barrier staff. Is that the Velvet Room? That is the Velvet Room. So does wind magic turn the music off? Is that what's going on? Because we got the epic wind-up and then suddenly silence. Which honestly is kind of amusing. Damn it, Gale, I wanted to listen to the Golden Sun boss music. Is it possible for us to play the current build? Yes, it's in the pinned comment. Holy macaroni, Helen. You get wrecked, loser. Taking advantage of that sweep sword no counter moment. Shit. Fuck. Is there nothing I can just say to stop you? I got jump scared for a second because when the forecast went away, I thought it was 100% crit, and I was like, oh, I'm dead. Teehee, I'm in danger. Sweep sword enemies are cool because they will either be really easy or really punishing depending on your playstyle. Yeah, kinda, yeah. Just remember Charlie can seize. That's why he's heading over here. That is, in fact, why I have him heading over there. I believe this is the first breaker weapon we've used since chapter 1. Would be best to play this build, the 2.5 version, or play both builds. I've only played this, but I've seen a couple of, like, chapter comparison screenshots. Why is this effective damage? The fuck? Why is this glowing like it's effective damage? What's going on here? Why do you strike at us? Answer me, damn it. We've done nothing. Why? see. If I make one request, don't hurt my son. I cannot understand your reasoning, but please, about that, buddy. About that, buddy, yeah, about that. Oh, lol. So, okay, just to make sure, we lose the member card, right? So there's no reason for me not to just sell it, right? Can I sell? I could probably, like, sell the thing that's supposed to kill me, right? That would be funny. Ballista Mick. Well, we're missing whatever's in that chest. I guess there's no... like, we can probably kill these guys, right? Pretty easily. Yeah, so we have Tobias kill this guy. We can get whatever's in that chest. I was like attached to the idea of just seizing with Charlie immediately, but... Skeleton can chuck this. Hi everyone. Hi Dribble, how are you? Yeah, fuck ass Corey. The Mick Ballista. The McLista. Charlie is 50% Lord. Yeah, Charlie's on the way to seize. Yes! Okay, thank you, my fuck-ass sage. Fucking spawn block them. Ah, bolting. That was actually probably worth that was probably worth it. Alright, who do we give the fucking boots to, though, you think? Do we just continue the ridiculous fit? Actually, no. I think there's only one correct option. That was too much. We didn't have to go so far for this. Why did we... Gods. It was them or the world. Their plan will only have brought more troubles. I don't really see the through line here, Corey. How is theirs supposed to be so catastrophic for the world? Setting the entire island ablaze would not roll out the Demon King. Rather, it would only cause him to flee to the mainland. But how would we even get there? We're the only ones with ships here. Come now, you really believe the Demon King isn't capable of warping? There must be we must channel such power through a staff. But who knows for demons? Their ability for magic such as that may be even greater. So if this island goes down, the Demon King would be forced to flee. That would make tracking him difficult, yeah, but how's it dangerous? Be so unpredictable. Who knows who it may kill or what it may do? Besides, the thought of that thing walking among us sickens me. That such a vile creature thinks it can pretend to be like us. My concerns lay with the island itself. Such a beautiful land should not be tarnished. I fear that setting the entire thing ablaze would make it unrecoverable. This simple island is the least of my concerns. I don't think I can fight much more today. Not after that. Now that's not really up for discussion, Sal. We're approaching the Demon King's temple and... Sal's right, we should rest. But it's not even noon! We could easily make it to the temple. What's the rush for? We got time now. We're still fine on rations, and we can do some foraging. Everyone must be ready for our final battle. We aren't going in unprepared. Sal will be fine, he's over-exaggerating. I really don't think I can, Corey. I'm sorry, but I need some time to rest. It's just one more day. It's truly that much of a concern, then fine. This journey will be over before we can afford one more day. Well, this is it. Once this is all over, we can go back home to how things were, right? Is it strange to say that it feels somehow like we've been gone for a long time? It's only been a few weeks, I know, but... Can't say I disagree. It almost feels like a different part of my life entirely. I'm sorry. Because of me, you all had to. Hey, what's with the apologizing? You had no part in what happened. You may have been the target, but you didn't choose to be. But we chose to be here. Besides, look at how much experience we've gotten. I'd say we're ready for some real mercenary work. Yeah, after all this is over, we can start a merc group. What do you know? You do have good ideas, brother. Shut it! Looks like we got plans now. So you see, no need to feel sorry over the whole thing. You were all so close, and yet I've never felt so far from each of you. Gotta speak louder, buddy! We can't hear you if you keep mumbling like that. It's nothing. Say, sometime down the line, let's say 10 years from now, let's all get together somewhere. Not like we plan on splitting up anytime soon. But I get you. You should pick somewhere to get together that far ahead. Just in case future forces our hands a little, yeah? Why not near Cloygan's Eye? A huge body of water in Lord Lark's domain? Does kind of look like an eye now that I think about it. Of course it does, dummy. It's not named that for nothing. It's a good location. That's around a few key locations for mercenaries. Plus, it's easily recognizable. It's a plan. No matter what happens from now, let's do our best to meet there. Sounds like a lot of fun. I'm curious to see what we'll look like by then. We have to see which of us still has all our body parts intact. I'm not that reckless, an eye at most. An eye certainly counts. I should hope not. Losing an eye or a finger is practically a badge of honor. If you're a merc, it's bound to happen someday. Not all of us hope to be so careless. Hey, don't start with me too, Fidem. Thank you all. I feel like I can go through with tomorrow now. Now listen. I'm not trying to say that your swordplay is weak. I think shrugging off my slashes like nothing is plenty. You're quite skilled, Sharon. Though perhaps my swings are a bit on the shallow side. You only started your training rather recently. Don't beat yourself up too much about it. Perhaps you should spar sometime. Haha, I'm a bit sloppy in my technique myself. Must we truly spend so much time on frivolities? We could be planning our next course of action. Hey, no need to always be so tense, Magnus. I don't think the mainland knows that Sol yet lives. I believe we have some time. Besides, we can't just work ourselves to the bone like that. Everyone needs to rest and relax. Everyone needs time to rest and relax, so don't worry. You can ease up with those shoulders and take it easy. I return, Your Highness. Would you look at that, Hog? You hunted that thing? Such a thing is no trouble for me. Although I will admit I much prefer the cooking part. Now then, Magnus, care to start a fire for us? Ha, very well. Real lies. Looks like we're upon the temple. Suppose it is. Once we reach that throne, we will finish this. No matter what, we will kill the Demon King here today. Right, this tome is unparalleled. We'll be victorious. We won't have a very breezy finale getting there, but rest assured we will make it to the end, all of us. We can scarcely find another powerful opponent here, Solum. It's good to keep expectations low, but there's nothing here. Really? Well, what's with these guys? Oh, looks like I'm up. Simple role, but nonetheless, I gotta play it well. Now let's see how they do. What? But how would... Ugh. Looks like we have to win one more battle. These soldiers don't look quite right. They're completely motionless, almost like phantoms. Are they actual phantoms? That's impossible. Even Tobias struggles with that sort of strength. This truly is the work of the Demon King. I wouldn't be surprised if he was trying to send a message. Solum? Well, even if this is showing off a showing of strength, it's not going to waver our resolve. My resolve, at the very least. We will get through this. I don't see why we'd be stopping just because of this. But if it really is a message to us from the Demon King, that means he knows we're here. Will he truly just wait for us? I wouldn't worry too much about that, Mick. If he's greeting us with such a warm welcome, I don't think he'd run. Well, the way I see it, he's either welcoming us to challenge him, or he's buying time to escape. Worrying over that won't change a thing. Either way our goal is the same. Right, it's about time. Let's get prepared. Will some bow shots and axe swings from a couple of kids really help? We've gotten this far by the skin of our teeth, and now this? Listen, Solum, I don't want to doubt what we're doing, but come on now. We'll supposedly be fighting a monster among monsters. I gotta wonder how much of a blow he could really deal. I know it seems impossible, like it's near unreachable, but listen to me, no matter what happens here today, I will protect all of you. You are my friends, never forget that. I wouldn't go that far. Who says we're gonna need protecting? No need to get all sappy on us, Solon. If you say we got this, I believe in you. Expressing a bit of concerns can't hurt though, right? Of course, better to give voice to unease than let it eat away at you. I know that feeling well. In any case, it looks like we got some time to prepare. These phantoms can't seem to get too far from the temple. Lucky us, I guess. See, this is why phantoms shouldn't be used as guards. They can fight, yeah, but those skills don't mean anything if you can prepare. Any skilled tactician could pick away at this temple with enough planning. Heck, maybe even novices. Are you calling me a novice? Talk to Austin. I mean... Shit. I can do that. I can do that with my eyes closed. Did you notice it? Yes, how troublesome. What is it? Barriers. There's one in the field just over there. It prevents anyone from crossing it. I wouldn't be shocked if there were more inside. I see. What in blazes? I told Saratar to make the throne room as accessible as possible. I know there are barriers in the real thing, but this one can't be impossible. Unless... Switches! You mean a method for us to undo the barriers? But how would he even know what the switches are? It'd likely be something that would blend into the building itself. If this truly is an invitation, then the switches would be easy to find. Perhaps some sort of lever or pressure plate? We'll need to take a look around. Those dragons. While I'm in this state, I'm quite vulnerable to them. I have to be mindful of their flames. It is Demon King's temple.
An on-the-surface small building designed to be a fortress whose true intent would be unknown to all invaders. A bunker. Beneath the temple are sprawling catacombs where demons may evacuate to. Should such drastic action be necessary, all high-ranking soldiers of the Demon King's army have a knowledge of how to navigate the underground, shepherding demon civilians to safety in the event of an attempt to cull the island of demons. The troopers of the temple has been used many times. Warp skipping in my Fire Emblem? I mean, let's see. Thank you, Professor Tobias. You're surrounded, soldier. You're surrounded, soldier. I suggest you stand down. Your master can't be far. Indeed, he's closer than you would think. Here goes nothing. Interesting. Then by all means, we bid him to come forth. Sal? Yes? I got bad news for you, Sal. It's possible that I promoted you into the wrong class. I wanted to try it just to be sure, but I never thought it would actually work. You really are a fool. What is this? Sal, Corey, what do you think you're doing? And Solem. Wait, did that guy... Are you daft? It's obvious. This Solem you speak of lies. There's no man, merely a beast of foul intent. The Demon King. You've been played like a fiddle, Mick. Just as I have now played this creature. Well, anything to say, Solem? Austin. Leah and the new allies I've made have already retreated. I will take care of this here. Return to the real temple. Understood, my lord, and I apologize. I appear to have made a rash decision. No matter, there is no avoiding it. Very well. Yes, yes, I am the Demon King. The very same Demon King you were tracking down. But what are you going to do? You don't really think that tome is enough to kill me. No, that would be a new level of stupidity. You're bluffing! This tome was crafted to defeat you in all but a single blow! Your head will be cleared from your shoulders long before long, foul beast. Solem, you couldn't. This is some sort of trick. It has to be. You can't... Mick, A trick? You must be joking! What trick could there be? The only trick was that disguise you called Solem. Are you quite done? This folly has gone on long enough. If you truly think your little sparks of magic can kill me, then please, I encourage you to let these little sparks loose. That's it? Solem, what was this even all for? Don't ignore me, damn you. I know you. There has to be something more to this. Give me a break, will you? Just get out of my sight. Leave while I can still allow it. Solem, please. For once, this thing speaks true. You must leave while you can. It's going to get nasty from here. Trust me, I don't need your help. Remember what I have. You've got one thing, right? Things are about to get nasty. Do as you will. Solem. I guess this is goodbye then. So long. So we're back to where we started. The Demon King and the powers chasing after him. Although, two of you don't quite fit into that frame. One being molded to fit it, and the other merely along for the ride. What are you babbling about? You don't understand, foul creature. The kitty gloves are coming off. You are alone at the mercy of our strength. Why not unmask? Just once, show your true self to all of us. Reveal yourself! Oh, I'm sorry. I don't mean to mock you. But who, or rather what, I suppose, do you think I am? What do you expect me to do? Howl a war cry and lunge without restraint? Come now, surely you have at least a bit of faith in me. I don't understand what this posturing is for. I suppose you want to have some sort of dignity in death? Well, I suppose I've made my peace with you being unsavable. I guess I can turn my attention away from you. Although you do love to draw it, so... You two, the siblings. Think about what you're doing here. Solem, you...
Dirty tactics are not below you, I suppose. Don't bother. Neither my pupil nor my wife would dare. Wouldn't dare. Interesting word, little mage. Interesting word choice, little mage. Most interesting indeed. As I've said, though, I've lost interest in you. Uxo, you remember what I said a few nights ago? I hope you make the right choice now. Before then, I saw you as already lost. And that was my mistake. Most foolish one. Do you really wish to die for the sake of such a goal as murder? Why would I just abandon Corey here? I can't, I won't. Think about your brother. All those who would grieve for you. The life you could live. Walk away from this place, please. I have a mage ready to warp you to the mainland. Your escape is assured. Corey. What could you possibly even be considering? You can't really believe that. And if I do, what then? You would really consider? So I thought we were of one mind on this. We joined in a mission together. A cause most worthy. You decided my path for me, don't you realize that? This battle, it didn't concern me, and it didn't concern Sal. How could you say such a thing? Sal's here because I'm not capable of using the tome we've prepared. Corey, you procured the tome after you brought me along. Let's not try and concern ourselves over the details. So you lied again? Why must you continue down this path? Corey, you don't have to keep doing this. We're your family. You can tell us the truth of your plans and your ambitions. Or do you not even trust us enough for that much? Of course I do. Why would you even? Unless you've been misled. Of course, it all makes sense now. You've been fed false information. I haven't been fed anything. Do you truly think that I could never even think to question you? Listen, darling, whatever this creature has told you, this isn't about Solum. This is about your mission. This isn't about your mission. This isn't about anything I was told. It's like you only listen to half of what I've been saying to you. You center your world on the Demon King, and I suppose I've decided I can't do the same. Uxo, listen! Uxo, damn you, Demon King! Damn me. Damn your own actions that have sown such results. But enough of you. Tobias, I know well what you think of me. Don't wave me away like some insect. I'm sure I've made my stance on you crystal clear by now. I also know that your heart still yet beats inside. Allow just this once for a draw. Get them out of here. So you intend to pick apart every ally I have? Is that your aim? Abominable, miserable creature. Yes, I realize that this battle can't end in victory. I've made a severe error in who to trust, it would seem. But do you really want me to just leave, heart or no heart? Be the one to guide your students back home. Give them stability now, and they'll need it after this. I don't doubt that I selfishly made an impact on their trust. At the very least, you're smart enough to understand that much. Sorry. No. Sleepy time. Corey, shut the fuck up and leave. You're also smart enough to know what I would do here. Well played, I must admit, truly. Most impressive praise coming from you. Tobias, you can't just leave us here! I suspect you'll be the only one left here, Corey. You truly made a risk when taking on this mission, and luck was not on your side, you fuck-ass sage. Or rather, you didn't have the skill to sway luck. Now's not the time for clever wordplay. Fair enough. Sal, I know you'll make the right choice. When you do, I'll be waiting. Tobias, please just wait! You fool! This changes nothing! I need not Tobias, Axel, or anyone else! We have our strength right here! Corey, should we not flee? Can we really? Don't even think about that right now, Sal! Don't be an idiot! We're the only ones who can do this! It really was that easy to neutralize all of them. Must you be so loud? I can see we're almost done here. This didn't end up the way I wanted it to, but there's naught I can do now, I'm afraid. Demon King! We'll end you right here and now! Sal, strike him! But, well, kill him! No! Corey getting 1% critted. Corey when he's the worst in every single scene. Hold on, you were serious? Did you really think that this tome could kill me? That one, yes, by all means, powerful tome. It's not enough on its own. Ah, you're really a wonder, Corey. This was all you had? What? Corey, you said this would work. Why didn't it work? Sal, please calm yourself. This had to have worked. This has to be a trick. Some sort of illusion. It couldn't really have... Trick? Weren't you just reprimanding Mick for believing that? Corey, please, we need to get out of here. Never! We'll stay right here! Demon King, you do not stare me! I will kill you right here! Sal? What do you think you're doing? Keep going! We need to keep pressing! I'm sorry, I can't. If I keep going, then... Don't be a coward! This is what I trained you to do! What worth do you even have if not for this purpose? So stand up and fight! Sorry. Traitorous child! You damn monster, you cowardly! I fear you chased the kid off yourself, Corey. You'd better pick up the tome you dropped, though. It's not enough to kill me, but it's likely your best option. Don't you mock me! This is not over! It will never be over! He'll come back. He'll be made to do so! This won't be the last you see of us! Babbling nonsense, are we? Well then, I'd say it's about time to put our game to an end. Get away from me! Don't come any closer, you miserable creature! For what it's worth, I enjoyed this dance of ours. Solemn! Farewell, little mage. Oh my god! That crit is epic! Damn you, Demon King. You pay. I commend you for being able to speak after that, but please don't strain yourself any further. Rest now. Allow your soul to find peace. I ask this of you. I will allow the rest that you long refused, all to seek me out. Your blackened heart must have long desired such reprieve. I will admit one thing. For all my theatrics, I can't deny the satisfaction I feel now. Nevertheless, I must wonder. Were I really human? Or perhaps were we in a kinder world? I wonder if we could have been friends. There I go again. Try as I might, I'm quite hypocritical. None of that now. There's work to do. Rambling to a corpse won't help anyone. When demons have actual emotions, rip bozo. So Dribble, I know you said you haven't seen the map since the update. I will show it off. But like, I mean, I had the warp, right? I had the warp available. Uh-oh. Oh. I think my, official Game Boy Advance just crashed. Okay. I got jump scared. So we have the Dorgans. Ooh. Skeleton mages. Pressure plate here. Another Dorgan. Pressure plate here. Age 476, pronouns he, him, one of Soul's generals, his right-hand man, willing to take any challenge. And it looks like, oh, there was a sleep staff, and droppable... Well, I guess what we do... Hold on. Okay, I've got a plan. I've got a plan. Are you the only A-rank staffer? Aside from my dancer, obviously. You are. I checked this last time. Okay, so... we are getting these boots. Ooh. Alright, fuck-ass Corey, get over here. Ooh, fuck-ass Corey barely can't reach. Sajita reaches, and then we go... And once again, Mick is the greatest unit ever! Damn it, I can't suicide Corey. Fuck! I wanted to kill that fuck-ass Corey. And I'm gonna make the save state here. End P1 HOTD. So that, that way, when 3.0 fully drops in like a year or so, I don't have to redo all that. I don't have to redo all that. Yo, this has people I didn't get listed. No one's friends with that fuck-ass Corey. We gotta check the arena. I actually don't think I have any... Yeah, I don't have any arena chapters available. Sorry. I completely didn't even think of it. That's Host of the Dark, though. Quick, Stanley, cover your eyes. There's an arena. Oh, is there an arena in Chapter 7? Where? Ah. Bad news. Oh wait, we can just sell shit. Aw, why does he have a favorable matchup? Fuck-ass Corey, can you die, please, instead? No! You killed the wrong person. We just gotta get this guy out of the way, and then we can watch Corey die. Which I know is what everyone's here for. Does Corey have a Hoplon guard?
It seems I'm that fuck-ass sage you hate.
My apologies.
Good night, everyone.